So you got a picture of my daughter's father that died, and I'm supposed to be impressed. Oh my God, I'm so impressed. He's dead. He's dead, 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 dead. And I hadn't been with him for 10 years before that. So he's dead, dead. Don't worry about it, baby. Girl, don't stress it. But yeah, that's my daughter's father that's dead. My God, you really guys are into my life. My God. I told you, didn't I get up here and tell you guys that my daughter's father, my middle daughter's father, and my oldest daughter's father, for the love of God, he was in jail for 10 years from that date. 10 years from that date. Well, I don't know how long he did. I know that he was there for a little while. He was supposed to do 2.5 years. He was supposed to do 2.5 years. And he was able to get out. But there you go. There you go. There you go. See, I didn't lie. That's my daughter's father that died. The picture they're passing around, I gave them the name. I told them my daughter was born in Arnold Palmer Hospital. His name was Oscar Razzle. I told them my daughter's name was Oscar Razzle. Abel Oscar Razzle. I told them. These retards. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Susie. I got it on Monday. I promise you. I have got it on Monday. It's time for me to go in on Monday. So I will be going in on Monday. So don't worry about it, baby. That's my daughter's father that died. He was in jail. I don't think that you guys are so smart like you think. All you had to do was go down my videos and you would have heard me say, my daughter's father's name is Abel Oscar Razzle. If you don't believe me, look him up. Didn't I say that? But no, you guys wanna. I know, baby. But the thing is that he ain't been dead that long. And I'm just happy that my daughter don't watch these videos because my daughter is uncontrollable, and I'm not gonna get her to be uncontrollable because she's the type of girl that will jump in a car and will go to everybody's houses. So I will not do that up here. Mm-mm. So mm, this this is you guys gave me a receipt. You so dumb. You gave me a receipt. Did I lie? Oh, didn't Nanya come in and when I did that video and say, all you do is lie? Did I lie? Did I lie? What was he caught with 2 ounces of cocaine? Did I lie? Did I lie? Uh, didn't I tell you that? But you didn't believe me. But no, so now you gotta put it all over YouTube because it You think that it's gonna hurt me. No, you're lucky that my daughters don't have social media, so they don't beat you. That's all I'm saying. And I've been happily and engaged to the man of my dreams for the past 18 years. The past 18 years. And you guys can't handle it. It bothers you. Now you're passing pictures. You know what I haven't done, Susie? I haven't done that. But now it's on watch. But I can't because of my lawyer. So I have to show him self control. But I know how to get to somebody when I need to. And they're going to understand. They're going to understand. But don't worry about that. That's my daughter's father that died. Do you guys understand that? I think you knew that. Okay? I think I told you guys. Oh, when I was giving you all the information to look me up when my daughters were born, I said my daughter was born in Arnold Palmer Hospital. Didn't I say that? My daughter was born in Arnold Palmer Hospital. Didn't I say that? I think I did say that. So you guys didn't have to do a whole search on her father. I told you his name is Oscar Razzle. Abel Oscar Razzle. Thank you for the receipt you just gave me. See, Susie? See how things work out? See how things work out? Do you see how things work out? They put their foot in their own ass. Because I had already told them his name is Abel Oscar Razzle. I had already told them, if you don't believe me, just go see. My daughter was born in Arnold Palmer Hospital, and she carries her father's character. She carries his bonus, his workness, because he was a man of work also. So this man worked. He worked. First, well, we sold drugs, but he got busted. Remember? I mean, it's on YouTube. All you had to do was go down a couple of pages, and you would have found it. You would have found it. You didn't have to go on a whole internet search. I mean, what is this gonna do for you? Absolutely nothing. You guys are so ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. I mean, you didn't have to go on a whole thing. Remember, the CIA is who watches it. You know how I found out the CIA is the one that watches everything that comes out on here? You know who told me? Trey King. Trey King told me, you. Trey King said it in a video. If nobody knows, it's the CIA who watches the YouTube. It's not YouTube watching YouTube. It's not. It's the CIA who really runs YouTube. They let you put up. That's why they withhold your chat, so they're ready to see what's in it. They do all of that. But my God, you guys had to do such an extensive search. You could look me up. You could look my kids up. You could look my grandkids up. You could look everybody up. It's making it worse for you if you only understood that you're making yourself look worse. If you only understood that, it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing when I'm telling you, when somebody is out of their mind, they are out of their mind. I put up 10 things to show people what is a narcissist, and that is what this person is. They don't like to lose. They will feed you whatever they want to feed you. If you don't agree with them, then you're no good to them, and they'll move on, and then they'll talk about you, and then they'll get the second person that they moved on to build up to come after you. And then that person will instruct another person that they know to come join them, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and they look just so stupid. I mean, they look ridiculous. I told them, I mean, if you guys would have not put all that effort into finding him, all you had to do was go down a couple of videos, well, a bunch of videos, but you would have found them. When I tell you, her father, his name is Abel Oscarazzo. He got busted for 2 ounces of cocaine for selling it to the Duke boys. The Duke boys are the ones who break in your house, like we got SWAT in New York. It's the same way in Florida. They're called the Duke boys, and the Duke boys were waiting at the Food Lion, and he got busted at the Food Lion. Okay, and when he threw that carton, he put 2 ounces in a carton of orange juice. I mean, I'm telling you the same story again. And he threw it. See, his friend got busted, and his friend got busted with a lot of. His friend was a thief. His friend got busted for a lot of shit. He started talking in the 33rd jail on John Young Parkway. He started talking. My God, you snore so loud. He scared me. I never hear him snoring that loud, and he's in a deep sleep. But anyway, well, his friend was in jail, and when his friend was in jail, he started telling people, "Oh, I know this man, and he's big time, and he's big time." And you know you can't talk like that in jail because everybody want to get the fuck out of there. Nobody want to be in there. So you know you can't talk in jail. So what he did was started telling. So this guy came up to him and started talking to him, and he was like, "Oh, can you get me? What can you get me up to? What amount can you get me?" He was like, "Oh, I can get you up to. I can get you kilos. I could get you kilos." That's what he said. And he said, "Watch, yo, tell me how the next day they let this man go, and they let the guy go that he was talking all that stuff to." So what they did was put an ankle monitor on the guy and um told the guy to go through with the deal, to make a deal and go through with the deal, and that the boys would arrest him and they would cut his time down to time served. And that's exactly what they did. They cut his time down to time served. And like, how was he getting out? I told Abel, Abel, do not do this deal. Do not do this deal. You don't know this guy. Ñaño just got out of jail. I know. I'm telling you, do not do this deal. And sure enough, yeah, he did do the deal. And he put the 2 ounces in a carton of orange juice, and he threw it on the side of the wall of the Food Lion on At that time, it was Holden and OBT. Orange Blossom Trail, that's what we call OBT over here. And right there, that Food Lion is gone. But I remember when my daughter was found, that Food Lion threw a party for my daughter, catered a party. Even though my mother, I call her my mother, she died already too, um, cooked all Spanish food for all the news people. If you want to look me up, look up um my daughter's father who tried to kill me. His name is Euclides Victor Rosa. Um, he said he was a mechanic, but he was really a crack dealer. Um, I went to court because he tried to cut me my whole face and kill me, but no, he got me behind my ear. He did 6.5 years in jail, and they told him he could never come back in the country. And he tried to come into Canada with a one-way ticket to Florida to what? To finish the job because he didn't get to kill me. See, he was crazy. You don't understand. Y'all don't understand that. And he tried to come into fucking Canada, and thank God Canada busted him, and he went back in and did, I think it was another 10 years, something like that, 7 to 10 years. And that was a blessing in disguise, but it was a blessing. But y'all didn't have to go through looking for a dead man. I told you my daughter's father's name is Abel Oscar Razzle. I told you already. My God, y'all didn't have to do a whole internet search for him. I could have told you. He's dead. He died. He's no longer alive. And before that, I hadn't seen him in over years because when he got out of jail, they deported him to Ecuador and told him he can never come back in. And he was not a stupid man. He didn't try to get back in because if you try to get back in, they give you 10 years automatically. So he didn't want to do 10 years in jail again. You guys, whatever you want to know about me, you don't have to snoop. You can ask me. And that's my daughter's father who died. Didn't you guys hear me say my daughter's father died? My daughter never met her father. Never. My daughter never met her father. She met her father for the first month and a half or two, and that was it. She never met her father. Yeah, I don't understand that. She don't know who he is. I mean, we don't know. I know. I remember him clearly, but she don't know who he is. She never called him daddy. So who you trying to hurt with that picture? It ain't my daughter. When he died, people were calling my daughter and telling her, "I'm so sorry." She's like, "For what?" And they're like, "Oh, your father died." She's like, "I never met that man." But you ask her who Blas is, and I promise you, she'll tell you. Mm, I promise you, she'll tell you. She don't know him. She never met him. When he went to jail, she was a baby. So there's no way of trying to even hurt me or my daughter. I have no feelings for that man, though I feel him here in my home protecting me. Him, my brother Pito, Kanika Jenkins. I feel that I see. Um, who else? I see my mother at the foot of my bed. Um, and the list goes on and on. So who you trying to hurt by pulling up my daughter's dead father? Didn't I make a story time? Go down a couple of videos and you will see the story time on how my daughter's father got busted. My daughter's fathers got busted dealing cocaine to the Duke boys. Jesus Christ, I would have given you his address in Ecuador and you could have called him yourself and asked him. But you're a couple of months too late. He's dead. D-E-A-D, dead. Dead. He's fucking underground in Ecuador where he had a heart attack at when I was having surgery on the phone with me. So, if you need any more information, you could just let me know and I can tell you it. Unbelievable. You ain't gonna hurt me with his death. I'm glad I'm not with him. I wasn't with him anymore. It changed my life. And I got my husband, who I love, love, love. You can't even hurt my daughter with it. That bitch, I'm telling you, my daughter's a cold bitch. Oh, yeah. She's a cold bitch. That's one thing. She is a cold bitch. When people were calling her and telling her, oh my God, we're so sorry your father died. She's like, and I told her, Ciara, don't act like that. She's like, I don't give a damn. I don't. If you want to see when my daughter Natasha was kidnapped, look it up. I'm not looking that up. That was so many years ago. And I tried to get a tape from Channel 9 so I could play it for you guys. And they said that they started discarding things after 10 years. And I'm like, please don't tell me that. So I'm gonna try them one more time. Maybe I don't think Channel 2's gonna want to give it to me because if they have it, because I was like all on Channel 9's side. If you guys want to know anything about me, just ask me. Didn't I say he was busted for cocaine? Didn't I say it was 2 ounces? Didn't I say that he went to jail? Didn't I say they deported him to Ecuador? Didn't I say that? Did you have to do a whole internet search? All you had to do was just ask me and I would have told you. His name was Abel Oscarazzo. He did years in jail and then he got deported to Ecuador where he died at a couple of months ago. Are you satisfied? So now the pictures, I took screenshots of them with what you wrote on it, and now I could take that with me too. I'm gonna be like, it doesn't matter to me because he's dead and gone. He can never be alive again. He can never come to life again. He can never kill me, hurt me, try to do nothing to me. No, he's dead and gone. But if I pray to his ass, and I pray to him and pray to him, I bet I can get him to fucking haunt you. If I get on my knees and pray for his spirit to come to the house and make sure he's here and fucking tell him, don't let them sleep. I bet he won't let you sleep. So who's the first one who don't want to sleep? Because I can get on my knees and pray to God and tell him I'm sorry for what I'm about to do, but I'm about to do it. And I'm gonna say, oh, honey, there's so much weed here, still. I'm finding fucking nuggets. What's up? So anyway, um, if I don't hide the fact that I talk to my ex-husband on a daily basis from my husband, am I gonna run scared from you little rats? And I don't have to mention nobody's name. As long as I don't mention nobody's name, I don't have to worry about nothing. So I won't mention nobody's name. So I don't have to worry about it. My God. Do you want to know when my other daughter got kidnapped? Do you want to, what do you want to know? One thing I know is that never were my daughters strippers. Never were my uh, um daughters um out of work for more than, I mean, out of school for more than a week for being whatchamacallit that, a week for being sick. They've called this Department of Children and Family on me about 19 times. I took about a good 15 tests until I started telling them to go the fuck to hell. And if they didn't like it, take me to fucking court. What else you want to know about me? When my husband, not my husband, when my daughter's father that died got busted, um, I begged the judge not to take him, but the judge did take him, even though he was out on probation for 2 years. He was on, I think, a year or two. He was out on probation for a while, and he started working at the Wyndham Hotel, which is called something else now. I think it's called the Wyndham now. I think it used to be called the Marriott on Sand Lake and International Drive. So he started working there, and I took over the beeper, and I started dealing the coke. Anything you guys want to know about dealing coke? Because I know how to weigh it. I know how to sell it. I know how to sell it and not get busted. I did it all my life. There's nothing, there's no secrets on me. None, none, none. This is a form of bullying, using a dead man's picture for your pleasure. But I don't care. I don't give a fuck about it because you guys can do it and may he haunt you. Every one of you who fucking took his picture, Abel, if you can hear me and you are here, I hope that you don't let them get another night's sleep. I hope he doesn't let you guys get another night's sleep. Spirits can sense when somebody is bothering somebody. I told you I ain't scared of spirits. When I was being attacked by the devil for 2.5 years, let me tell you something. There was nothing that would stop it. Nothing that would stop it. Okay, nothing. I dealt with it for 2.5 years. I ran to church after 2.5 years. I couldn't handle it anymore. I couldn't sleep in my own bed. My husband would get up to go to work, and I would fucking go, and he would drop me off at my friend Delia's house. And since she had a two-bedroom, I would go right into that room and go to sleep and sleep till 12 o'clock because all night long I was being jumped on, raped by a spirit. Nobody understands what it is to be raped by a spirit. I was raped by a spirit every morning at 3:30. If it wasn't 3:30, it was 3:15. If it wasn't 3:15, it was 3:45. But it never went beyond that. until it started attacking me when I tried to get up in the like in the morning. You know that you can see this black, what you call that, this black thing standing on the foot of your bed or standing over you with red glowing eyes. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen a dog. I have a video of one, but it doesn't show the whole video. But I had a dog. It wasn't my dog. It was my friend's dog, but the dog, what it would do was when we would leave her house, it would bite everything, everything. It would just go crazy and bite everything. But the thing is, the dog never had any aggression before. But then all of a sudden, they moved into this house and it was fucking haunted and everything went crazy for them. The people that I knew were no longer there. They were being controlled and their child was being controlled. One of her daughters got possessed and tried to kill everybody at a party. Yeah, her daughter got possessed and tried to kill everybody at a party. That I never went back to that house again. Florida, Pennsylvania, um, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana. This is where the spirits roam. That's where most of them died. So where they died at is where they roam at. I've seen a whole spirit apparition in front of me, a whole one, standing right in front of me. And what I did was walk by it and I said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And it was gone out of my fucking hallway when I was coming back. But I bet you the whole time I was going to the kitchen, I was like, God, I beg of you that whatever that was is in there. I took the Benadryl, right? I took 3. Check out how long it lasts. It hit me. It lasted for about 2 hours. Yo, this fucking weed tastes like soap or is it me? Did I spray something on me? I think I taste perfume in my mouth. But anyway, yeah, I don't have to dig and dive and all of that. Just ask me. I mean, when they found out that I was dealing coke, um, they shut me down with the quickness, but when he went to jail, I kept on. You can hear this one snoring, and he's really tired. That's why I'm letting him sleep. He's been sleeping since yesterday. Look at the time. But I bet you he'll get up on that road and won't sleep for another 20 hours. But anyway, so you found my daughter's dead father's picture. Didn't I tell you that my daughter's father died? I mean, I know I did a story time. I'm positive. You guys have gotten to the point of no return. You are ridiculous. Ridiculous. But that just gives me more ammunition against you guys. So, thank you for that receipt. It was a receipt that proves that I told the truth that my daughter's father got arrested for dealing 2 ounces of cocaine. I think I said that. So thank you for getting that receipt for me. That was awesome. And thank you for giving me something else against you. Mm, thank you. See, Susie, that's I am enough. I don't give a fuck. That's a dead man. I haven't loved him in years. My daughter never met him. She don't know who he is. She doesn't care who he is. And when I told you my daughter was like, please, y'all need to stop telling me this shit. Because I ain't never met that motherfucker one day in my life. And she is so right. She never met him. And we're over here telling her, oh, we're so sorry for you. She's like, for what? What did he do for me? He gave me nothing. He didn't support me. He got deported to Ecuador. I was gonna move to Ecuador when he got deported to be with him. And he told me, are you ready to give up your Gucci? Are you ready to give up Dolce Gabbana? Are you ready to give up all of these things? Because when you go out there, it's nothing. I mean, he says there's a city where I live at that is like Orlando. It's like Orlando, but still he has to go and take a bath outside, and he has to still he has to pay um $2 in light a month, $7 for a phone. To us, that's not a lot of money, but in Ecuador, unless it is a dollar, it ain't worth shit but a nickel. It ain't nothing. You guys don't understand that. It's nothing. So it's like a whole different scenario over here. This weed is good. I'm gonna keep smoking. But I'll taste perfume. But anyway, so he told me, unless you're willing to give up all that stuff, he said, and where he lives at in Ecuador, it is cold, cold, cold. Now the cold I can handle, but the volcanoes I can't. Just like I'd rather do a snowstorm before I fucking um before I do a fucking being out here on 105 degrees weather. Fuck no. I've been on for how long? I don't want to keep anybody. I've been on. Hold on. Let me go on and come back in. Because that can't be right. The time. I knew it couldn't be 6 minutes. I definitely need. Who and what thumbnail? What are you talking about? Oh, did you find that picture? Or is it them? If it's them and they're looking for my dead daughter's father, she doesn't care. You could tell her your father was a motherfucker who didn't do shit for you. He didn't fucking raise you. And she'll say, oh, you, my mother did. My mother raised me. Yes, she did raise me. So I was a mother and a father. You see, y'all don't want to screen record me now, do you? Because you guys, oh, I need to put all these stories in a book. If you guys want to know anything about me, you guys can just ask me. Susie knows who I am. Yeah, and definitely that is Susie. I got so many stories to tell that I need to put them in a book, and so do you. But my book is gonna be like about thousands of pages, thousands. And I think that tonight I'm gonna put 2 hours into it, and every day I'll put 2 hours into it because it's in my mind how everything goes. See, the thing is, that's why you got a publisher. And Bethany, do you ever watch The Housewives of New York? Have you ever watched The Housewives of New York? Because Bethany is my friend. So Bethany, she's the one who told me take up business. It was if it wasn't for her, forget it. But um, on what thumbnail? You're talking about on thumbnail? What thumbnail? So I could take a screenshot. Tell me so I could take a screenshot. Where is it? You go run and take a screenshot of it. Oh, you got a screenshot of it. Thank you. But did you get the name? Make sure you got the name. Make sure you got where it's coming from. All right? Because what I'll do is, uh, we'll get off of here because they're so ridiculous that they're looking for a dead man who my daughter never loved. Never, never in her life even met him. She met him when she was born, so he got busted. She was born in March, and he was gone. She was born February, but I said March. She was born on Valentine's Day. Y'all want to find her? She was born on Valentine's Day. SIEIRRA. Now hush. She doesn't. She will not respond. One thing is she will not respond. Another thing is she will tell you, I don't know who you're talking about. Another thing she'll tell you is, I don't. My mother's name is not Wanda Cruz. And all of that, my daughter will tell you, and then she'll hang up. That's what she'll do. All three of them will do the same thing. All three of them, because they're professional women. I raise professional women. When you call them, I bet you're gonna hear them pick up the phone as a professional woman. And I'm not talking professional on a hotline. I'm talking professional. So, my God, you got my daughter's father who died. Damn, he must mean a lot to you guys. They don't mean that much to us. But I know he's here. And I hope that he haunts you guys every day of your life. I hope he doesn't let you sleep out another night. And I will pray on that every night until I get an answer from him. That would be the bomb, right? If you want them, that would be the bomb. I'm willing to get on my knees, but the only one I'm willing to get on my knees is pray towards God. I'm willing to talk to him, that I can do. A black one. Get a black mace, put it around the candle. There's so many things that could be done, but I choose the law in this. So, because I know that I'm capable, what I'm capable of, and I'm not gonna go ahead and, oh, I'm not gonna make a mistake. All because of a screen. You guys will no longer get me mad. You guys will no longer bother me. You can look up my daughter's father. You can look up grandmother. She died. You can look up my dog's name. You can look up my cat's name. You can look up everybody in my life's name. It won't mean anything to me. What is it gonna mean? I want to know, what is it going to mean? All I have to do is ignore you guys for 3 months and you'll go away. So that's what I decide to do, is go to court and then make sure I stay the fuck away from everybody who isn't down for the count for me. And that's bottom line. You can come up here and put up a picture of my dead father, and I will fucking look at you like you fucking crazy. And so what? Wasn't he handsome? That's exactly what I was saying. That's my father. Wasn't he fucking handsome as a young man? And yes, he's very white. Plus, the picture was black and white, and back in those days, you can talk about my dead mother. You could call her a whore, a slut, whatever you want, and I wouldn't care. You know why? Because I didn't even go to her funeral. I went there and then I left. If you would have went and gone down a couple of videos and look at story time, you would understand why. Because I was molested as a child, not by my mother, but my mother was in no condition to raise a child. Cancer. It was a lot. It was a lot. But you can call her a whore, you can call her a slut, you can call her whatever you want. And she can be all that to you guys, and it still wouldn't make me break a sweat. The last time you guys saw me go ballistic was the last time you were gonna see me go ballistic. And thank you for picking out that picture of my daughter's father. He looks so handsome there. I miss him. In a way, like, now that he's dead. Make sure you keep those pictures, please, because I don't have them. Thank you, guys. I didn't have those pictures. Thank you. Thank you so much. Susie, make sure you keep those screenshots. I don't have those pictures. I have I have 3 pictures of, no, I have a little book of him. I have a little book of him. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put up pictures of him and I'm gonna put up pictures of him. He was a good guy. He was. He dressed good, really good. He took me dancing Wednesday. Wednesday, it's only 25 cents drinks. So we would go Wednesday, and then we would go Friday, Saturday, and then if my sister wanted, Sunday also. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it was so perfect that um he had a son that was older, so the older son was over the age, and then my oldest daughter was over the age. So I could be the best mother through all the day and then put them all in bed and then come back home and there's a wreck. A wreck. You want to know where my daughter got kidnapped from? I forgot the name of the building, but it was in Watauga Woods apartment complex. Yeah, look up that story so you'll be amazed. There was millions, I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of people who I did not know and gave me donations. I'm telling you, I sat there and I opened every letter, and people were like, "I'm so sorry for your loss." They thought she was dead because he was saying he was gonna kill himself and kill her. So imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. He said he was gonna kill himself and kill her. So tell me, all the stories I got, Susie, I could write a book. It'll be a bestseller. Oh, that's what I was talking about, Bethany from the Housewives of New York. I know Bethany. And Bethany was the one who told me, take up business. And anyway, Bethany is um is gonna let me use her publisher if I finish this book. She told me if you put yourself into this book and you finish this book, I'll let you use my publisher. I was like, what? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll put myself into this book and make it become a bestseller. I got stories from when I was a child. I was molested. Have you guys never watched my story time? Because you should. I have these stories. And I would love doing story time. Yeah, you're right. I definitely need to put it in stories in a book because man, I've been out of this country, in this country. I've been around the country. I have done a lot with my life, and I'm happy with myself. And if you guys don't like me, don't like me. It does nothing to me. You guys do nothing for me. So just go on about your day. Why are you so obsessed with me? I don't know what the thing is. Why they're so obsessed with me? It's like this need they have. It's like they have. I don't know. It's my aura. They really like me, but they can't stand the fact that they like me. They really can't because I know that they do. They sit down and watch a couple of my videos of me telling stories and laughing and having a time. They would like me also, and I know everybody who looks in, I know that they enjoy the stories because they wait for the stories, and then when I start the stories, the numbers don't move. They don't move up or down. They stay at 19, 18, 22. They stay there and they don't move. And that's when you know they're listening and you got their attention. And they know that they like the stories. So tonight I will be coming on to tell the story on how my daughter's father tried to kill me. Oh, did you want to look him up also? I think he's still alive. I haven't heard nothing. Maybe you guys can give me some information on him. But I'm serious, yo. If y'all into looking up things, give me some information on him. I found a Facebook, but the Facebook is just one picture, and he looked ugly and dead and gross when he was fine. He was fine. He's black, but he's Dominican. But he was fine, built. My daughter came out with his body. One did, one didn't. Yo, boom, boom. I'm telling you. And um, I don't know. But I was looking at this comment of you. I'm gonna pin it because I wanna remember that. I can't pin it like I can't end this. But anyway, let me let you go. But Susie, you're right. I need to put this in a book. And if you're trying to hurt anybody by putting my daughter's dead father picture up, she hated him. She never met him. She never called him daddy. Oh, did you hear about that couple? That the daughter and father that's been. I don't see myself moving. Let me go out and come in before I could tell you real fast. Okay. So, what was I gonna tell you? And I forgot. Real fast, real fast, real fast, real fast, real fast. No, and what I was doing was thanking them if they can help me and look up anything else because I know I saw a picture of him and it's a Facebook picture. His name is Euclides Victor Rosa, and maybe you guys could find them. I think it's Eucdiles, something like that. And he's bald. He used to have a whole full of head, hair, but he's bald now. You can still see he has cuts, but he's an old man. But you can still he has cuts. So if you guys can find him for me and information, since you into my life, find that for me. I love you, Susie. And you girls grow up. Susie, keep the screenshots on the info board. I do for real. But anyway, y'all can do that favor for me. That'd be great. Peace out. Love you.